$19.99.
Hey guys, so you know that thing that just happened? It happened! So we found out, as you saw in the video and in my little ticker at the bottom, that Sean Lockett is back. Brandon Cisse is your new defensive coordinator. And Sam Castronova is your QB1. And all I have to say about that is fantastic. That's all you need, pretty much. And apparently Levac and Gaz are going over it right now on the radio. But, I don't know. I'll get back to it later. I'm not going to watch it, especially since it's radio. I don't think I'm even able to broadcast that onto here. So, regardless of the fact, this is huge. All of this is huge. Legitimately, these are all fan favorite players who came back. And, it gets better when the fact is our team looks really good. It looks fantastic. I'm just copying the link over there. I mean, from what I've heard, we're building a legitimate empire, not related to this one right here. But it's legitimately going to be on an empire. Like, this team is building it like they want to win. And I said this, especially after, Billings won, the fans who were like, oh, it doesn't matter if they're signing all these people. Billings is still going to win because, they won't forget us or something like that. And I'm like, brother, you know what? You've just awoken the beast, because the Albany Firebirds are willing to spend money to get players. And that's what they've done. So you know what? I think if I do a podcast with Bobby again, we're going to talk more in depth about it, as I have no good lighting source. There we go. That's better. But, let's see. So Times Union, fantastic, has a transaction page with details about the Albany Firebirds. So as soon as I can get that up, I'll show it, because it is amazing how they have this. But I've got to find it. So don't think I got to get my ad blocker off. I don't think it'll be updated with Sam Castronova and Lockett yet. So all I need to do is turn off my ad blocker and refresh. And if I do need to go print screen, then I will, because it's very easy to. I think I got it. I'm just waiting for it to load everything. There we go. It is not updated, but we can check things out in just a second. And away we go. Oh, will it not? Let's see. Maybe it will. I don't know. Oh, that's weird. Alright, hold on. We're getting there. I'll do full screen, because I think then that'll work. Alright, let me see real quick. Okay, good. All right. So, quarterbacks, yeah, we'll talk about them later. Fullbacks, I don't know. Isaiah Scott, huge pickup. I mean, he's a great wide receiver. Apparently, he played for 3 AFL teams last year, but I know he's with West Texas. But he is a great wide receiver, and he deserves to be here. Although, actually, Sean Lockett is here, so he's played several seasons at Albany. He's played 3 seasons with us. Won a championship in 21. He will be back next year, which is great to hear. Lineman, oh boy, Jamal Hickbottom. He was on the team last year. He was pretty good, or at least he's good enough to become back. I don't know. I'm bad at this, but he came back. He's looking to be a big force as well as McAllister, who became a starter after joining the Firebirds. It says here. He also played with Orlando 2 years ago. Oh, dang the video. Ezekiel Rose, he was with the Cats last year. Yeah, we're not going to be able to read that. Savion Williams was in the USFL. Don't know what team it is. I'm pretty sure he's with Pittsburgh. I think that's that guy. Vincent DeLeo III, he was with Southwest Kansas, fullback linebacker type guy. Really good player. Trayvon Shorts, you know him, you love him. He's been with the team for the past couple of years and Warbirds legend. He's really good. DJ Walden's back. We remember him. Played last year. Jadarius Bird was with the Barnstormers a couple of years ago. Derek Jones was with the Cats, unless his name was already said. No, that was Ezekiel Rose. So 2 former Cats on the team. And then Dayron Maxwell. He recently played for the Tritons in Corpus Christi. And then quarterbacks, you know him, you love him, Sam Castronova. 2024 IFL Offensive Player of the Year. 2023 NAL MVP. I think. I don't remember that, actually. I'm pretty sure he was. Also, 2023 NAL Championship MVP. He is one of the best, if not the best quarterbacks in recent arena football history. So, he's a really good quarterback. And we have him back. And it's going to be beautiful to see the passes that he does. So I'm just going to do one of these. I'm going to do one of these. And yeah. That's really good, you know? Regardless of the fact that there is certain pieces that we don't know yet will be here. But I hope they are. And again, I don't know what's happening over on the Levac and Gaz side of things because I'm not taking care of it yet. I'll probably rewatch it later. But, you know, at least with the signings, I did not think Lockett would come back until this morning at 7 o'clock. Because that got leaked early. Now, I don't think that was supposed to come out yet, but it did. No one knew Cisse was going to be. I thought it wasn't going to be player signings only because it felt too big and they were hyping it way too much for it to be a big signing. Cisse being a defensive coordinator worries me, and we'll talk about that in a minute too, because, you know, I wasn't expecting that to happen, but with stuff happening, I'll say that, because I don't want to get sued or fined by whoever. It doesn't look good. I'm not sure Cisse's bad, especially if he's working with Coach Ware in Hudson Valley Community College, and they're still a really good team. So I'm just like, I don't think it's a bad move. What I am worried about is who was there before him. That being people who I'm not going to name only because I don't know what the hell's happening with them. And that includes a wide receiver who, again, I'm not going to say because I don't know if what I'm saying is true because I don't know anything. But I think there's a weird little thing going on with this one wide receiver who changed their profile pictures to him in a previous uniform. And the fact that, he's best buds with the defensive coordinator, or at least who was the defensive coordinator, and he's not there anymore, suggests that something had to have happened between the two. Now, what I'm saying here is that it could have happened like that. I don't work for the team. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm just very worried that right now, the first person they signed last year is not the first person they signed this year. And the fact that they aren't keeping the same defensive coordinator when he did a damn good job last year also worries me. Hi, guys. Yeah, I don't know why. My internet's good. I think StreamYard sucks, but it didn't crash out or anything, so that's good. All it is, my camera's fuzzy. But I guess I might as well just hope. Annoying. Yeah, it's having issues now. This happened with the backyard baseball stream I tried to do because I don't know what's happening. There we go. Now it's getting better. But what I was going to say is what I'm worried about is that if we don't have those guys, what will happen? Because if you know who I'm talking about and who I'm referring to, but not actually saying their name, they were a huge part in 3 seasons. So I don't know what the Firebirds would do to replace said player. Right? And again, this could all be false and they could be still working on something, but it just feels so suspect or whatever, feels so eerie or weird, I don't know, that there has to have been something going on. Whatever that could be, something had to have gone on. And I could be dead wrong. I am probably dead wrong. In fact, probably in a couple weeks or months from now, hey, look, who's on the team now? But I wouldn't be surprised with what I've heard and what I've speculated to myself. I'm not a reporter. I'm not saying that bad stuff happened because I don't know what happened. I still think I find it weird that certain players who really wanted to be here. I'll just say one player that wanted to be here, loved the fans, and just loved this city. Potentially had something bad happen, and now they might go to another team. I'm not saying that this is true because I don't know if it's true. It's just speculation. It's just theorizing. It's just, this is weird. What the hell is going on? Because those two people that I'm talking about were not at the press conference, at least at that big table. And you would think that they would be there when they weren't, especially with their prominence last year. So that's what I'm worried about. Again, if it's true, I don't know what I'm going to do about this. But those were that we don't know what happened to them. And hopefully they can come back at least in some capacity to help the team out. Because both of them were really, really good people, really good players, really, at least for one of them, a good coach. And they both supported whatever was happening in Albany. And the fact that they're not there makes me worried on the other cases that has happened. And we could say this with at least one kicker who all of you should know if you know me, because he was one of my favorite players on the 21 team. And they pretty much just excommunicated him afterwards. Even though he wanted to play here, the owners just didn't like whatever he did, and they kicked him out. Even though he would play here again. So, I don't know how the Firebirds are going to do this. Other than the fact that, hey, we got these guys back. Let's go. But I guess if we have to look on the bright side, we don't know what's happening with them. So, again, anything I say, at least in the past couple of minutes, could be talking out of my ass, I'll say it. But we did get one of the best quarterbacks in arena football history, in recent arena football history. Offensive player of the year, had a great season last year, even with all the turmoil, or 2 years, even with all the turmoil, and then won a championship in 22. We have a center who wants to win another title, and we have a new defensive coordinator who is ready to do what he needs to do. So, if things can work out, maybe we don't have to worry about things like this. But do we might have to? I don't know. It's almost 20 minutes now. That's really it. I know no one was here for this. And I do want to do more things like this, especially if I can get back out to Cowboy Bobby and we can restart the Section 116 podcast on here talking about the Firewolves and the Firebirds. But I guess that's it. We're almost at 20 minutes now. I'm going to sign off. This will stay on because I feel like my thoughts are still true. And I think that whatever happens, hopefully the season can go well and there's not more drama, because if there is drama stemming from this, I'm worried. So that'll be it for me. I'm going to end the stream now. Thanks for watching. And all I got to say after this is go Birds, and hope the season can go well even with all the speculation I've done and all the rumors I've heard. Thank you.